There it is. 6 p.m. We are live. And just straight up with the first words I say, if you're listening to me say this right now, you're smart. But there's no beating around the bush. If you got right to Big Fat MTG stream and your notifications are on, like welcome. You're smart. Congratulations. You make good decisions. To everyone who's watching, I appreciate having you all. It's very nice to have you, and as always on your behalf, it's a pleasure for you to have me. Boys and girls, I really enjoy playing Jetmir Nexus of Revels. I really hope that you guys do too. It, I don't know. It's kind of fun making a whole lot of little tokens and then suddenly making those little tokens very dangerous little tokens. So yeah, he gives us increased benefits based on how many creatures we have, right? When we have three or more creatures, all of our creatures get +1/+0 in vigilance. When we have 6 or more creatures, all of our creatures get another +1/+0 in trample. And then finally, if we have 9 or more creatures, that's a whole bunch of them, but we get a great reward for it. All of our creatures get another +1/+0 in double strike. So in total, if we have 9 or more creatures, all of our creatures are going to have +3/+0 vigilance, trample, double strike. That is good. Now, the way that I like to play this is to kind of hold back with like maybe 4 or 5 creatures on the field to then try to suddenly, once it's our turn again, um, you know, create those creatures and get Jetmir on the field suddenly, because if we have like 8 creatures on the field, the opponent's gonna know, and they're gonna try their best to interfere with our plans. But if we can hang back and make maybe an opponent who isn't super suspicious or doesn't see it coming, right? If we can kind of not clue them in that we're gonna win the next turn, and then right, and then they don't kind of set up for it. Yeah. So I don't know if that was the best way to describe it. You know what? Fuck it. I made a couple of changes today. You might Llanowar Elf and Elvish Mystic here. I put these in because sometimes I found myself feeling like I would like a 3-drop on turn 2, or even just that, like if we open up with only lands that come into play tapped, like these are going to be so nice to catch up from a slower start like that. So I have them in there. And most of the stuff that's going to be in here is going to be spells that put at least one creature onto the field, get us more cards, or maybe in something like Gala Greeter's case, this is nice because not only can it give us treasure tokens that we can afford to do more, the 2 life, sure, against the faster decks, but since it gives itself +1/+1 counters, and the ultimate goal is to have double strike on it, that is extremely good. So like Gala Greeters is fantastic in this deck. Let's see, a couple of dorks, because it would be nice to get to a higher costing spells a little sooner. Let's see. Is there anything in this deck that I got? We'll just run through these things really fast. A lot of things that are going to try to make at least one creature. We've got things like Finale of Glory and Awaken the Woods here to create X creatures on the battlefield, and those go kind of well. Just skipping up ahead, those go kind of nice with Mirari's Wake here, right? Things with X in the mana cost are pretty nice with a thing that's going to effectively double how much mana we get. Now, we have some card draw engines here, like Mentor of the Meek, Tocasia's Welcome, even Rumor Gatherer. The second time his Scry ability is activated each turn, we draw a card instead. And there's some other ones here. Specifically of note, Kranko is very nice at, like, kind of the thing that I tried to describe earlier, like only having 4 creatures on the field, making it seem to where our opponent, like, we're not going to get 9 creatures, and so they, maybe play out instead of taking a more defensive approach. Kranko is great because he will suddenly produce a lot of tokens, aided by the new additions today. Where are they? Anointed Procession and Parallel Lives, which is the same thing but green. Yeah, Kranko can make a whole lot of little tokens very quickly, and we can wind up like surprising everyone that we suddenly have 9 creatures and a lethal swing. But yeah, that and Parallel Lives, just the token doublers that were on the thumbnail today. Those are the biggest changes to this. I'm just looking through it. Honestly, I'm trying to see. I thought I put in some other changes. Up at the top, maybe I put this back in. I had taken it out, but it's really powerful to create a 1/1 Saffron creature token at the beginning of each upkeep, especially with Anointed Procession and Parallel Lives, right? Because that's two tokens at the beginning of each upkeep. Yeah. Let's take a look through here. I don't think that there is too much more to say. I'm honestly just really excited to play this one. Oh yeah, that's right. One last thing that I added. I'm not sure if this is the best, but I wanted stuff that keep on adding tokens onto the field, like each turn, right? So I basically have the Verdant Force here. I have Tendershoot Dryad at the beginning of each upkeep, add the token. Consuming Blob is at the beginning of each end step, and this Huatli here will be, like whenever we can play a sorcery speed Planeswalker loyalty ability. But it zeros there to create the token, and it also minuses to deal damage to those creatures, right? But creatures dealt damage this way can't block this turn, and just denying our opponent like one blocker up against a whole bunch of double strikers like that, that's extremely potent when each blocker is going to be doing so much. So yeah, that's just the one change that or the changes that I have there, not the one. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, but let's see. Verdant Force to round it out. A whole bunch of dual lands and some snow lands because we're running into the north. It's somewhere in there. Take my word for it, believe me. How you doing, GC? Let's get right to it, man. Hell yeah, I'm with you. Let's go. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. And sorry, there's a pack of one of the Innistrads for 10% off in the store today. Let me hit daily deals there. I got it, Crimson Vow. So just letting you know that 10% off, so that you save 100 gold if you're interested. It's a set that's still in standard, unless it's not. I thought it was. I think I'm still getting them from the battle pass, right? So that means it's still in standard. Whatever. Let me have my text box. I've been really looking forward to this one. I bought those token doublers, Parallel Lives, and Anointed Procession like last week, and I've been playing it occasionally just like for myself, and I've been really looking forward to playing it on stream for you guys. I had a couple of things that I wanted to do. We see Llanowar Elves, one of the new additions here. Do I keep this? I think we can keep this. Let's give it a shot. Ranger class is kind of nice. So this, Llanowar Elf. Next turn, we can drop Arctic Treeline and Ranger class, or this, and Jugan defends the temple. It might be Jugan defends the temple, so that way the turn after we can drop Ranger class and level it up. Does that sound right? Yeah, I think so. This is instant speed, so I'd like to hold this as a surprise so that at their end step we have like, 4 or 5 creatures, and then we play the instant, suddenly we have like 8, and then we drop Jetmir on our turn for the 9th, right? And then just wind up with a fat swing that they won't be too happy with. So I think that one goes down now. Ranger class. Create the wolf. Do that, pass turn. And I like the +1/+1 counters from Ranger class. This could also come out because it really only makes 1 token. However, with our ultimate goal being double strike on our creatures, once again, that +1/+1 counter, twice as potent. Alright, looks like they're probably holding open counters or something, so we're going to play something kind of benign. Richard Dragon, how we doing? Perfect time. Welcome, man. Happy to have you. If it's God's Wrath, okay. Hey, man. Speaking of God's Wrath, it's just so funny that you mentioned God's Wrath, because Wrath of God is such a such a devastating enemy for this deck. Since this creates 3 tokens, I think we're going to play this. We're going to see if they counter it. It's rather benign. It's good because it also creates another token, not only when it enters, but when it dies. Okay, they opt to do that, which is, it's annoying because it takes away from our creature count. We're going to have 5 creatures at the end of this turn. I think that's just past turn. So the goal is to maintain these 5 creatures up against blue-red, yes, but maintain these 5 creatures, cast this at their next end step, put 3 1/1 white soldiers onto the field, right? And then that would make 8 creatures total. Jetmir would be the 9th. Are they passing again? All right. Yep. Oh, then a land on main phase 2. Wow, that's how you know that this guy's a good player. Wow, that's really good stuff, dude. You played your land on main phase 2 and not main phase. Wow, that's really smart. Oh man, I wish I was a good player like this guy. This is a pretty good card because we do control creatures with power greater than their base power. So I think we'll play it. Because we still have the mana to play this. As a matter of fact, if they counter this now, do I play that? Okay, that's good because it's going to let us... can I only upgrade this as a sorcery? Or can I upgrade that as an instant? Let's pass turn. So this is going to activate at our end step. Yeah, not both end steps, just our end step. But it's still nice to have the +1 creature, right? All right, pass turn. They did that. Do we do this now while they're tapped out then? I think we have to, yeah. And I mean, it could just wind us up with nothing, but at this point, that's the risk we're taking. They still have mana. Now, we have 2 mana here to pay for a counter unless you pay 2. So if we get wiped, then we're pretty much done. A good game. Yep. Get your counter there. Now this it lessens the surprise, unfortunately. I felt like I had to just take my opportunity up against blue. Okay, that treasure map, cool. Yeah, so then that happened. So yeah, good game. We're not going to stay around for it. Glass cannon shatters. There you go. Good game. Yeah, it kind of took away the surprise. But holding it open, I would have lost all my creatures. I would have started to be able to rebuild again with the soldiers. But only to, you know, a certain extent. We would have been top decking at that point. That's why I have those things like Mentor of the Meek, Tocasia's Welcome, just the repeatable card draw. The Rumor Gatherer, the one that has the Alliance ability of like whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you scry 1, but then if it's the second time it resolved, you draw a card instead. That's all right, but I'd prefer Welcoming Vampire. I don't have that yet. If that's in standard, then maybe I can get it from a lucky golden pack opening or something, right? Now this is not very good. Going second is nice, but I'd really like to see a 3rd land in here and not have to wish for it. Squee is pretty good, but with no mana dork to get to him a little faster, it's harder to attack with him as the game goes on. I mean, he's only a 2/2. I guess this guy's taking a moment to get here. Oh no. Okay, well, welcome back, man. Good luck with your technical difficulties, but it's nice to have you. And then, you know, when your internet takes a poop, it's nice to have you back. There we go. You didn't miss anything. It's all good. We got wiped. I made a whole bunch of tokens a little more than a little sooner than I should have, I think, and I got wiped for 3 damage to everything. So we just conceded on that, and now we've been waiting for this guy for a moment. It's giving him a really long time. Although, to be fair, sometimes wait times take a little long, especially if it seems like the game is trying to pair you up like against an opponent it either wants you to like lose against or destroy, you know? I feel like it does that, you know? So I would understand why some people might walk away for a moment, go brush their teeth or something. Damn, he's almost roped there. Okay, I guess I'm just going to press spacebar just so that we start roping him again, right? It's gonna let us play, I think, right? Yeah, just keep 7 just to start it sooner. That's a pretty cool card. I like the sleeves. Jix's command sleeves. Very cool. Okay, well, you know, if he does come back to the game, I hope his hand's poopy, because I want my coins. Let's go. I want my easy coins. I want my individual card rewards. I want it to be a mythic. I want the mythic to be good. Like Kairi, that blue dragon from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. I don't have that yet. I got Junji, the black one, in a random card war. That was like one of my best, up there with like Meat Hook Massacre. I've actually gotten 2 Hullbreaker Horrors, which is pretty good. I haven't really done anything with them, but 2 is like a playable number of them, and I got them both off of the reward. Damn. Okay, enough bragging. We got through that game. Let the mouth rest for a second. Oh, give me my card. It's not mythic. That's not good. Okay, well, you know what? As long as it goes into the vault here, every extra uncommon that you get increases your vault progress by 0.3. So it converts those extra uncommons into into the 1 mythic, 2 rares at a rate of 1 to 333. Not terrible. At least it's something, right? And then extra extra commons, sorry, give you 0.1%, so the 1 to 1,000 right there, still more than 0. So we got to take it, right? This is the Elvish Mystic is the only thing that's good here. Oh, we're up against Rusko? Oh, boys and girls. Boys and girls. So up against Rusko, who's an auto concede, what you actually want to do is keep 7. What you want to do is actually start the game. I've considered that instead of auto conceding against them right away. Oh, and look, Oko Avatar. This is just a degenerate all the way through. Absolutely disgusting. What you do is you let them play their hand, right? Let them get their hand out and let them like invest in it. And so they'll sit there and they'll go, okay, yeah, I want to play my Elvish Mystic first, or whatever their equivalent is, right? And get them to mentally invest into it. And then decline right when it passes to them, when they start their turn, so that they have to think about, okay, I'm going to do this, and therefore tax their mental energy. I feel like it, for minimal investment on our part, it's just more annoying to them. And, you know, once that obviously isn't going to have an effect on them. But if we could just chip away at their sanity like they do to our gameplay experience, I think we can cause quite a bit of turmoil to those players with a united front. Be the change you want to see in the world, boys and girls. I believe it was Gandhi who said that. And you know, I like to think of myself as the Gandhi of Magic the Gathering Arena, because I am putting up a non-violent civil disobedience protest against Rusko, and that's how we're going to do it, boys and girls. What do we do here? It's tragically missing green. Wow. Is that like the same thing? That hurts that I have to mulligan. You know what? Much better. We have turn 1 Elvish Mystic here. We can get rid of what? Maybe Chromatic Lantern. Because the Wandering Emperor can make the tokens for Tocasia's Welcome. So that. Okay, that. Elvish Mystic, we could get turn 2 Welcome, which isn't terrible. We don't have the second white for the Wandering Emperor, but I had to choose between, between, you know, mulliganing down to 5 when I go first or keeping something that's decent. Ah, there you go. Poor guy didn't have that much to do there. And also, big fat dresses and mostly bed sheets. Yes, interesting that it was Gandhi and maybe some slightly unsavory people in the United States who are also described as dressing up in bed sheets. And we don't need to really go into that too much, but their hoods are pointed. But yeah, we're talking about Gandhi there. Thank you, Richard. Yes, but yeah. The Rusko players, they're all degenerates, and if you didn't believe me, then just take his Oko avatar's word for it. Boys and girls, if you see a Rusko player, I feel like you can do more than auto-conceding. Remember, let the game just barely begin, and before they play anything, don't even let them turn one Thoughtseize you, because they can tell themselves, if they resolve that Thoughtseize, they can tell themselves that, oh, he resolved a Thoughtseize, oh, I totally destroyed them. Give them nothing, boys and girls, and then take that from them. You can do it. Song of Freyalise is actually decent after Saproling Migration. I'm going to try it just to see how that goes. It might be a mistake, but we see what I'm doing, right? We drop this thing first, and then we drop Song of Freyalise, give them the ability to tap. So that's that one first. I think we'll have to wait a... how do we do it? How exactly do we do it? So that... Saproling Migration, yes please. Just that. Okay, so we do Song of Freyalise, and then I guess we can tap them for this, so that's actually pretty darn good right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Song of Freyalise. Boom. Enters tapped. Oh, yep, sorry. Tamio safekeeping past turn. Next turn, since our creatures are still going to be tapping for 1 mana of any color, we can play Rabble Rousing. That's really good. We can start creating big creatures. That kind of sucks. I pray that they get rid of Arlen and not Rabble Rousing. Please get rid of Arlen. Please get rid of Arlen. God, I want that Rabble Rousing so bad. I think they're going to get rid of Rabble Rousing. That sucks. Oh, wow. Okay, well, maybe they're going to start wiping or destroying everything. Rabble Rousing will help us recover, though. So, oh, yes. Give me Rabble Rousing or give me Death. They don't have any blue mana. You'll love to see it, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I think we'll just attack with the 3. So let's pay for let's pay with white. And now let's use our lands, not our creatures. Rabble Rousing. Because I want to make 3 creatures with Rabble Rousing, or at least as many as we can. Tocasia's Welcome is pretty good here. Because if we do get wiped, it'll help us rebuild. Now we will attack and we will get our 3 creatures. And 3 life. Ayy. Oh, please tap out. Please play Cultivate. It's a great card. Come on, dude. It'll help you cast your commander. Ramos Dragon Engine. Good stuff. Wow, he just straight passed turn. Okay, so he's going to, like, play a removal spell on Jetmir or something. I mean, we're still going to go for it. The difference is, do I do... I guess I have to do Arlen, because I can't really do Jetmir. You know, Arlen isn't terrible, though, because she +1s to make it so that... all of the creatures come in with +1/+1 counters, so like these creatures are going to be very good. We're not going to minus her now because it's -3 and +1, so it would take a while to be able to -3 her again. And we're going to make a ton of creatures here, and they're all going to come in with +1/+1 counters. I guess I can't do that. I don't know why. Why is it offering me to play my commander? It should be offering me to play this. What? That's so weird. That's got to be a bug, right? Because like, what's under rabble rousing? It's very obviously that. Like, why is it offering me to play my commander? What? And let's see. Then if you control 10 or more creatures, you can play the exiled card. Yeah, so it should have let me play, because we have 10 or more creatures after it put the tokens in. That's mad weird. I don't know what's going on there. Now, the poor guy was mana screwed. I don't know if he would have made it to his commander. Maybe he would have gotten the board wipe that he needed. I don't know. But yeah, that's got to be a bug at that point. Okay. Did it give me vault progress? I don't know. I think so. I think that was different before. Nice. Let's go. Oh, yes. Damn, rabble rousing is so nice. And like, we saw that Arlen, like, putting +1/+1 counters on all creatures that enter the battlefield that turn. That's great with obviously rabble rousing there, but other things that put in a bunch of tokens. Cranko is one of them. Even those things that, like, at the beginning of each upkeep or at end step, they put in tokens or whatever, that's pretty good, right? And then, obviously, double value with things like Anointed Procession and Parallel Lives. Oh, man. Good stuff. Do we keep this? Command Tower is very good. I think keeping it is better than mulliganing into a series of poopies. So we'll give it a shot here. Yes, please, that... Domri Anarchabolas. Cool, man. All right, he could be playing anything here. I think I have a viewer who plays Domri Anarchabolas as the commander for a dinosaur deck, which is really freaking cool. I guess we'll do this on... Might need to... we have double white, so I guess we could do it on red. No attacks. Yeah, this is pretty nice because it has Convoke, so we can get a whole bunch of creatures onto the field, and then that's another thing, like I was saying, that's good with Arlen +1. Like, all creatures enter the battlefield with an additional +1 counter. Super nice. Oh, God. Nice. Okay, yeah, good stuff. Yep. Alright, what do we do? Do we do Arlen first? And then make the forest come in as 2/2s? We could do this now, maybe. It might be better to do this right now. So we only get 2 of them, but it does increase our mana capacity to 6. It lets us do this for x = 3, which honestly isn't super good. I would like x = 4. So let's hope that we draw the land. Honestly, if we don't draw a land, I'm going to go Arlen and I'm going to -2 her because that's 2 more creatures that can convoke to pay this cost. Primal Command, goodness. Put target permanent on top of its owner's library. Okay, he got Titan of Industry. That's good stuff. That's definitely good stuff. So I guess we'll go Arlen and make the tokens. Is that what we do? I kind of think so. No attacks. So let's see. We have 4 creatures and 3 lands. So that would mean this is x = 4, which at this point is okay because, right, that makes a total of 8 creatures on the field if they all live.
I've lived with animals my entire life. Explains a lot, actually.
Okay, is he going to miss a land drop here? Because his mana capacity right now is at 5, given that he can plus Domri and he has 4 lands. So hopefully he misses his land drop this turn, because that takes him another turn away from that big Titan of Industry. That's good. Unfortunately, she's dead, but we did already get some good use out of her. We get to kill their commander. And we got a land. That's really good. That's actually really good. So what do we do? Do we drop Jetmir now? I don't think we drop Jetmir now, because then they'll try to just kill it, and that kind of sucks. Let's see. We can do this right now. Hold open this. Or even 1, 2, 3, 4. We can attack Domri with one thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna attack Domri with one thing, not two. Because I don't want them to bring him in and fight the Thundering Raiju against my stuff. If we bring him down to 1, then he can't fight us, and we know that. We hold open this. We also hold open this for x equals 4 still, since it convokes, right? That's pretty good. Because that could be a surprise 9 creatures next turn. As long as they don't kill our stuff.
Have at it, boys.
Okay, 6 mana. It looks like that's all they're going to be able to spend this turn. We have this if we absolutely need it. Okay, the Great Henge, honestly, that's probably going to be okay. Wow, I'm so tense right now. I hope you are too, because I want this. You can egg... target creature can't block this turn. I think we just won. I think we won. Right, because this doesn't deal to any target, right? It's to each opponent. Yeah, we're good. Think we win. Think we win, boys and girls. But I think this guy can sense my tension from across the internet. Look at how hesitant he is. Oh my God, he's scared. All right, he grew a set of grapefruits, but it took him long enough. All right, as long as he doesn't have double strike, we just need 1 life. So, oh shit! Hang on, wait, what? Target creature? Oh, it can't block this turn. Holy crap! I just lost my breath. I was like, wait, what? You're gonna deal me damage? Okay. Absolutely no blockers. X equals 4. All right. Well, bye bye now. He's tapped out. Oh, it's a beautiful world, boys and girls. That is 9 creatures. They all get +3/+0. Trample, Double Strike, Vigilance. Thank you for watching Big Fat MTG today. Like the stream if you haven't already, because we won. Oh, they're Double Strikers, so we haven't even gotten halfway. Oh, wow. Big Fat MTG, hitting him with the sneak attack there. That is why I love instant speed stuff like that. So that thing that I described very poorly at the beginning of the stream, like, you know, hanging back with 4 creatures like we did pretty much exactly here to then on their end step, surprise, now I have enough. Yeah, that's the way you do it. Gets them tapped out. You lull him in with that false sense of security. BAM! Right in the schnoz, boys and girls. Sorry about that, but I think we understand the effect that I was going for there. And honestly, that's one reaction. I've noticed that's a pretty cool reaction. That dude played it cool. He didn't even concede. Another reaction that I get a lot is suddenly you see all of the cards lighting up, you know, as they like look around at all the cards on the field. It's you can feel them panicking. And they look around at all the cards, and it takes them in between like 1 and 5 seconds to hit the concede. And it's just great because all they have to do is press spacebar, no blockers, you know? Like, oh man. Let's take a look. This isn't terrible. We can try it. I mean, we're up against Feather. It's going to be pretty rough. If he Reckless Rages our draw engines here, that's pretty much it. Who is that first? That one first. There you go. I think we do Mentor of the Meek first. It's a little greedy. But Mentor of the Meek into Adeline after it. Adeline would come in as a 2-power. We could then pay our 4th mana here to draw the card off of Mentor of the Meek. Should we be so fortunate as to keep it alive, which, you know, we'll see. Do I play Mentor of the Meek? Or do I play something a little easier? Is Adelaide better? I kind of like the Mentor. So I feel like Adelaide's extremely good in this deck. And so she gets ever-increasing power, and once again, double strike, trample vigilance. So yeah, Adelaide extremely good. And with 4 toughness, you can actually start pumping out the tokens a little earlier and attacking into a little more, right up to 3 combined power on the other side. Okay, we're praying for Mentor of the Meek, boys and girls. Wow, we're not feeling particularly good about it. We know what the Feather deck likes to do. Reckless Rage. Alright, they gave it a +2/+0 first strike, and they get that again, and another treasure token. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yep. That's a big swing. That's good. That's good stuff. Please don't kill my thing. Since you have the exact same amount of mana as you started the turn with. Geez, good stuff, man. Okay, drop their commander. Too bad we can't kill it right now, I would imagine. Do we drop Krenko there, or do we drop Adelaide? I'm kind of liking Adelaide. Krenko is interesting, though, because the turn after he would become, let's see, a 2, 3... I don't think that can win. I think we drop Adelaide. Yep, we'll pay 1. Okay, fine. It's a thing for next turn. Can't really attack with that, though. Smothering? Wow, okay. Well, then we got off easy this turn, because, wow, I thought we would just take a feathers damage there. Yeah, they can, do we do that? What am I going to do? I'm going to do Krenko. You know what? Yeah, we can pay that. Yeah, auto pay, because all we're going to do is drop this. We're going to play Krenko and pay the 1 to draw a card. Oh, wow, okay, they wound up with it anyway. Whatever, we got an extra card, so that's good. We can attack with Adelaide here, I believe. Yeah, I think we can. Because then its toughness goes up to 4. Okay, not terrible. We just gotten a little bit of free damage. If we survive... Let me see. Krenko would put in 3 tokens next turn because he would get +1/+0 before he attacks. So he would put in 3. This would put in 1. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we would need something else. We'd have to put in Rumor Gatherer 2. But we would have the 7 mana in total for that. So we'll see exactly how that goes, huh? We really hope they tap out here. Okay, they play that. They're still gonna get a treasure token for our turn. Yeah, we can't pay that because we have to try to win right now. So that enters untapped, beautiful. We're gonna start with this. That's not all my green, right? You know what? I'm just gonna tap the specific things to make sure that it does it right. That and this. We're doing it right, folks. Okay? We're doing it right. We cannot pay that. Okay, here comes the Cranko. Big Cranko boom. There you go. Yep, that's fine. Now I just have to keep saying that's fine. Yes. He also has to keep on saying it's fine. We'll get there. Alright, there we go. Now hopefully he doesn't kill Jetmir. Remember, these are all double striking trample, so the fact that he's even making blocks is very good. Come on, please don't destroy everything for me. He has 2 mana. Give yourself protection or something. I don't care. Perfect. Beautiful. That's it. Ours is double striking, so it's still going to interact with this. And it's going to trample through for a lot of damage. So sure, it's dead. We have plenty of creatures. That's it. And now the regular strike. Oh, yes. There you go. Oh. Did I have fun in the match? Up yours, Watsy. Don't you dare even talk to me. Don't even look at me. Oh, God. Because I play cool shit and you're trying to eradicate that. Oh, let's go, boys and girls. Yes, up against Feather, a good deck. Then we're happy that they had poopy draws, because that deck usually kicks my butt. Not this time, though. No, no, no. No today. Let's go. Wow. Damn, we kicked his butt so bad it had to bring us into a S-tier queue, and we're up against Go Shintai. Taking a look at this hand, I don't think we can do this. Wow, okay, a little weird here. I think that has to be a mulligan too, way too slow. Fine. Take it, get rid of what? Maybe this. I think Song of Freyalise might be... maybe even Song of Freyalise, because we need things that are going to get creatures out. So how are these lands working? Alright, so this first, and then the mountain, and then we can play this guy turn 2, which is good. It's a flyer, so hopefully we can get a couple of uses out of it. Whenever it attacks, we get a 1/1 white soldier creature token that is attacking, so we'll also have to hope that they don't have a competent blocker for that, so we can actually build up our creature count. Perfect, that has 0 power, so we can at least land a nice creature there. That's good. Let's see. I think we can drop this. Yeah, we'll drop that, so that. We're going to attack first. I'm doing this land so that next turn we can drop this thing. Or this, if we feel like that's better. I think this might make. We'll see. Yep, just this. Unkicked, because that kicker's a little far off. It's a total of 6. And I like the versatility of that spell, because it gives me something to do early, you know? 2 tokens for 2 mana is good. I took out a bunch of the cards that, like, put in 2 tokens for 3 mana. Oh, no. Deals X damage to a creature? Oh, damn it. Alright, well. That's annoying. Let's start with this. Pay 2 life. Why don't we just attack with all and then make the wolves and then pass? And if we get wiped, then that's it. But if they drop Go Shintai and pass turn, we might just live. Because remember, this thing is going to create another creature. I don't want to mouse over it, but we have 7 things on the board. Next turn, this will create the 8th creature. Jetmir will be the 9th. So we'll actually cast Jetmir as the 8th creature, I suppose, and then that will create the 9th. Probably should have said it in that order. And Supreme Verdict. Yeah, that's just about it. I don't see what we can do from there. We'll give it a shot. We'll do like this. And this is an instant. Okay, so we can pass the turn there. It's all of our creatures will enter with +1/+1 counters. Two life for each shrine you control. Well, we're actually going to be decently equipped to deal a bunch of damage each turn until they get out of control, and then we can't really deal with the value that shrines creates. That's how it is. Ah, that sucks. Alright, that looks like it's about it. We'll just cast our stuff really quick. This. This. That's good. We might as well play it, because Jetmir isn't going to really get us the win right now. That's going to actually start generating good value. And now we have the City's Blessing. We just got to 10 permanents there. Not bad. Saprolings we control get +2/+2 as long as we have the City's Blessing. Nice. We'll take it, right? And so long as they don't have any card drawing stuff, like that blue shrine, which would just totally end the game, we're good. Phenomenal. More stuff. We like stuff. We got stuff. It's good. I think we're going to Conclave Tribunal their commander. It's either their commander or this. I'm honestly... Let's take a look. Destroy target creature, but that's at the beginning of their end step. Which is actually exactly what they might want. So I think that we have to... Yeah, I think that we have to kill their commander here. Yeah, because I can't have them get that back. Tap target creature? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We'll attack with the 2/2s. I don't think they're gonna sacrifice 2 shrines for that. Especially since they're gonna gain life, right? Like for each, they're gonna gain 2 life for each shrine they control by this one, right? Yeah, so that's definitely a good deal for them. Well, hopefully they don't wipe the board because we have 7 creatures now. This will create the 8th at our upkeep, and Jetmir's 9. Alright. Alright, let's see if it's wash away in their hand. There's some type of removal, but we have Heroic Intervention. We have Heroic Intervention. That's freaking it. That's not wash away. We've got this. No cheeky plays here, boy. Yep. Yeah. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, dude, he didn't like that. And we could even attack with Llanowar Elves. It has Vigilance, so we could still attack and then tap it. Oh, my God. Yes, look at these. 6 3s. Vigilance, Trample, Double Strike. This thing's just pooping them out every turn for free just because he likes me. Oh, and I don't blame him. Because I run cool things like Jetmir, Nexus of Revels, and Historic Brawl. And if you agree that that's cool, hit that like button because it encourages me to do this more. I really like it. I hope that you guys are too. Thank you, Rich. Yeah, good game, man. Good game. Oh, with the crying purple thing. Oh yeah, we made the shrines guy cry. Oh why? Oh man. Somebody give him a pat on the back. Let him know that it's gonna be okay. You know what? If he was gonna lose, at least he lost to Big Fat MTG playing cool things. What do we do here? It's not terrible. It's not super good. We could get a bunch of Awaken the Woods stuff, though. We could give it a shot. Let's see. How do we get to 2 planes? It's going to be a little tough. So, okay, turn 1 Signet. I guess we're good here. Yeah, unfortunately, the land situation is a little rough, but let's hope for the best here. Okay, we didn't get an untapped land. That stinks. Next turn, with this coming into play untapped, I guess we still have to drop the Signet, because we don't have the second source of white, unfortunately. So that, Signet. And no, I'm not going to do that for x equals 0. Although, if I drop the 5th land here, or, well, 5th mana capacity, and but he passed turn. That's not really what I like to see. I think we start with a Paradise Druid, and if that's not countered, then we'll do this thing. I would like for that to live because it adds extra value to our token plays. Okay, so it gets sabotaged, fine, annoying, but if that Paradise Druid there can add more X value into Awaken the Woods so that we can get more forest, right? And then maybe we can get Verdant Force down onto the field. Start creating value a lot that way. Go easy on this guy. My grandma loved the Twitch Willow song. Oh, Richard, I don't know if this is the right time to ask for mercy, sir. And I'll see what I can do, but I'm not going to make any promises as I look here. I see that I have x equals 5. Oh, I get to press the +5, and I don't have to press the other thing multiple times. Please! Please! Come on, don't have freaking Spell Pierce, dude. Come on. Have something like Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Yes! So not only is that 5 extra mana capacity, but it's it's a total of 6 creatures on the field. Oh, he's looking for an answer. Maybe a River's Rebuke. That would be good next turn. I mean, I don't think we can get lethal. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on board. We might actually be able to get lethal. Hopefully he taps out. Come on, loser. Tap out. Alright, he didn't tap out. I think we bait the counter with Jetmir because this is so valuable if in getting our token count up, right? And Jetmir, we could just try again. So why don't we tap 1, 2 into Jetmir? So that way, if they counter it... Alright, well, we're going to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he has to counter that now. Which is good. If he has to waste his counter on Cabaretti Charm. Uh-oh. Yes, we will pay 2. You better have another counter. So that's good. We got rid of 1 counter. Oh, good game. There it is, boys and girls. Good game. He lost and he doesn't like it. He's sitting there actually deciding which, you know what? You're really going to sit here and decide which one to discard? You're actually deciding what to discard. You actually sat there and did that? It's okay. He didn't know what my card did, but like, okay, dude. Like, you didn't think that was a weird play? You didn't wonder. You spent all those that resource to counter it, and then what? What? Okay, good game. Okay. A little dickish by me, not gonna lie. But I'm sorry. He sat there actually choosing which cards to discard. Oh, boys and girls. God, I love getting that Jetmir smash in there. Oh, Rusko Clockmaker now. Remember what I said, boys and girls. Just accept your starting 7. Let them invest into the game mentally. It might take a little while. Let's see. He's deciding, boom, now we quit. Took me 5 extra seconds. Guess what? It actually mentally taxed that person more than if you had just conceded immediately and they never even had to think about a play order and which lands to drop in case some of them enter tapped. I think that's probably like a tenfold increase in mental anguish for a couple of seconds. And in return, we could see a brighter tomorrow, boys and girls. Let me lead you into the future. Boys and girls, I don't think that I'm understating it or being at all ridiculous when I say that I have a dream. Okay? I dream of a world where aggro players and control players can sit down at the table of brotherhood, okay? That's the world that I believe in. Big Fat MTG has a dream where Wizards of the Coast actually keeps a ban list up to date and they are not lazy in updating it, especially with alchemy cards, where that's the whole purpose of alchemy is to be able to update them as you see fit. And I guess, play things that can't really be done in paper. But still, a major selling point is that you can make updates to it whenever you need to. So how do we do this one exactly? I think that's this first, then this. Okay, yeah, just making sure. Sorry, that one took a second. That one was a little confusing. So that one first, this 2, and then this enters untapped. All right, we got it. It's fine missing out on Legion's Landing for a little bit, because that will trigger Gala Greeters, which is good. As a matter of fact, I think I might just do this right now on... let's see, we already have white, we already have green. How about on red, because then we'll have double everything, I think? Or, well, we won't have double white, whatever. Do we need double white? Rumor Gatherer is double white? Alright, we're going to do this first. Just so that way I don't even have to worry about it tapping my mana wrong. And now we'll do this. Okay. Coming up next. Wedding announcement, Elvish Mystic, just past turn? Yes? I think yes. Can this block? It can't block, okay. So, because that was my question, because Wedding Announcement, if we attack with 2 or more creatures, then instead of making a creature, we draw a card. Cards are good. Let's see. I think that's a safe one to drop there. I think we go Wedding Announcement first. Elvish Mystic. I think that's probably +1/+1 counter at this point. I don't have too much to spend extra mana on. And we'll just attack. Just so that we draw a card. Don't care about the damage at all. We usually one-hit KO. That's a good card, because on its own, it puts 4 things onto the field. The price is a little steep. But yeah, for 4 mana and then tapping a total of 3 untapped white creatures, you get 4 things on the battlefield. And if we have one of our token doublers out, that makes 8 tokens onto the battlefield, which is super good because Jetmir makes the 9th. Okay, what do we do here? It's going to be tough to attack here. We might need to do the Battle Screech, and then that would make 4, so it'd be 7, and the next turn we can go 8, 9. So yeah, why don't we do that? Do we do Song of Freyalise too? I don't even think we do this. Let's just do it. Because we can start it cooking towards Chapter 3, where it puts a +1/+1 counter on our stuff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we should do that. Winning Announcement will just straight give us a creature, which is fine because that's an insurance policy for next turn should they kill a few things. We have 7 things on the field right now. This will make 8 and 9, and Jetmir will be the 10th. So we could lose one thing. I mean, hell, we're going to attack with a lot of things, and they're all going to have Vigilance, if everything goes right, which means that we could attack with a whole lot of things, flip over Legion's Landing, and then use it to create a Vampire token to possibly, you know, get our boost back. But they're keeping all their mana open, conceivably for kill spells. So, do we do Jetmir? Because now all of our creatures tap for mana. So we could bring him back, you know? Do we attack? Well, let's do this first. 1, 2, 3, and it costs some creatures, which kind of sucks. But yep, we'll do that. We'll gain some life. We'll plus. And remember, if they put all their stuff into Jetmir, we still have this to be able to give our creatures +2/+0. So we're just going to do this. It's no surprise to them. They're waiting for it. It's extremely obvious. Do your worst. We do the last thing. Unfortunately, we don't have a kill spell here. Or, sorry, a save spell. Move commander to command zone. But we still get to, I mean, we could tap all of our stuff to get him out again, but that doesn't really do too much for us. Why don't we attack with just 1, 2, 3? So we'll keep back this, because that flips over Legion's Landing. And I don't think that I can do that, right? I can, but why don't we just hold it? Because we can do it at instant speed. We draw a nice card there. I mean, Anointed Procession is good, because if they do wipe, like, we can start doubling the tokens that we make. Like the token that we make off of this every turn, right? That would be 2 tokens, which is good. 2 chump lifelinkers. And this is going to give all of our creatures Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible next turn. So they're going to be very smart and hold up a kill spell for our commander. We're just going to give all of our creatures +2/+0. Okay, can we use this to make a creature now? Should I? Yeah, I think I should, yeah. Another counter, definitely on you. I want big pressure from you, buddy. There you go, not terrible. Now, they're very obviously going to hold open their kill spell for Jetmir, so why should we play him? Let's just attack. They're all indestructible. And then we're going to use this at instant speed, +2/+0. Okay, there you go. Let's see what number we got. Good game. There you go. That's fine. You can be very smart and hold open your obvious kill spell. That's no problem, baby. So that Song of Frailes, turns out it's super good. Didn't really need to tap our creatures for mana. I think maybe we did once, but like, not the point. Damn. And the guy was nice enough to let us swing in too. Seemed like he had no backup if he wasn't going to destroy the only thing we could play that wouldn't be indestructible there. Or, I mean, yes, we could have done the goblins, but the only play that made sense, okay? Oh, sorry about that. My bad. I hit my microphone there. I love this deck. It's so fun. I hope it's all right to play against. I run minimal interaction. Like, I even took out like Incandescent Aria, which is the one for a green, a white, and a red. It deals 3 damage to each non-token creature. Just because, you know, I have a lot of stuff in here that actually is non-token creatures, and they were getting swept up in that, and I wasn't really the biggest fan of that happening. Do we keep this one? It might be too slow. Let's just give it a shot. Because, I mean, I have all my colors. We'll do that first. All right. Well, that's not terrible. I mean, we're not going to be doing it right now, but just to have anything to do on turn 2 and maybe start eating kill spells away from Krenko, right? That's good. Mucho bueno there. Let's see. We'll put that on green. We would like this thing to survive because it is a mana dork, which will pay for parallel lives. No attacks there. That thing has Death Touch, right? Yep. Ain't touching that. Okay, great. So our dork, sorry. I was going to say Death Touch, but it survives to hit parallel lives. Which is nice because we have tokens here. Not terrible. And then all those tokens will feed into Huatli getting an emblem a lot sooner. So I guess we can drop this, tap, save the life, and just go parallel lives, right? We're not attacking. Beautiful. Beautiful. No attacks. Parallel lives, boys and girls. That might, don't quote me, but that might have been released in the original Innistrad. Oldie. And a Goldie. And the art looks like it could have been released in Innistrad, right? Because it's got like haunted looking trees there. No blocks. Alright. So with that done, I'd say we do X equals 1, 2, 3, 4 on this, and then we'll have like 8 creatures, which is a lot for them to deal with. Not even going to bother with Krenko because it doesn't give us an immediate payoff like that, and they'll just nuke him, and then I don't have any tokens to show for him, right, since he's on attack. Okay, so they exile 1 target permanent I control. That was all of their mana. It looks like we win. Wait, which one was that? Sorry, I was busy talking. Yeah, Parallel Lives. Unfortunately, we got all the value we're gonna need out of that one. That's it. I don't know what they're gonna get with Enter the Dungeon here, unless they get like a treasure token and then they have the perfect spell. Swords to Plowshares would be good. Could hit Jetmir and live to see another day. Yeah, I don't know if that's it, buddy. All right, boys and girls. It's the calm before the storm. I hope they enjoy it. Ah, yep. Poor guy. He thinks it matters. Oh god, that sucks. And we tip our fedora to the guy. Good game, but poor guy. Yeah, that's a lot. All right, the concede button's in the middle of the screen. Oh, these are double strikers, baby. It don't matter with their death touch. There it is. He found his concede button. I told you it was in the middle of the screen. I know because all the blue-white players can race to the concede button and hit it super fast, but all their plays take forever. Good game to us, boys and girls. The Jetmir is just too much. I am happy with that parallel lives play there. Super happy with it. It got us 4 extra forest tokens. We were able to cast Awaken the Woods for X equals 4. Doubling to 8 of the Dryad Arbors there. Rusco Clockmaker. Don't mind this brief, what do you call it? Interlude. As we quickly stick it to the man here. Snacks, he thinks he's being cute. It's not cute. Rusco Clockmaker, not cute. Now just give him a second. Boom. There he is. He dropped it. Land. Boom. Don't even let him play anything. Don't let him think anything he did other than playing Rusco itself took away his experience from him. Boom. Boom. If you just for the new viewers, if you concede right away on the Rusco, that's perfectly fine. I understand. However, if you can spare the couple of extra seconds to get to right before they start making any plays, before they even cast their first spell, and then you concede on them, it taxes them the mental energy of, prioritizing their plays and their mana in their head. And then it doesn't even give them the satisfaction of dropping a spell that they can say, oh, he responded to that. You just take the whole game away from them. If they want to be degenerates, you know what? Big Fat MTG can do that too. Joda, let's go, baby. Hell yeah, I'll take the Joda matchup. I mean, I kind of have to, right? Like, I have Joda too. I got it in playlists on my channel. We go first with an acceptable hand, right? We head to the north for, let's see, probably white, I guess white-green. So that... Right, because it lets us get any snowland. That's super nice about it. That's why I converted to snowlands with this one. Usually I wasn't running any, and then Into the North happened. So we do we do that right now, or do we do Cold Steel Heart right now? Let's just do Cold Steel Heart right now. I think we'll do it on white. Because either way, we have 3 mana capacity for next turn. Okay, that's very nice. I like that a lot. I think we still... Do we do Into the North and anything else? We can't really. Might as well go Tocasia's Welcome, I think. Because then next turn, if we happen to get the 5th mana, we could do 2 spells. Cultivate. Oh boy, he's going to be right onto Joda there. That's going to be good. I don't know what we can do about that. The only saving grace is that he has a forest on the field already. Only saving grace. Goodness gracious. All right, so we're gonna do this one. We're gonna get the white green. It's somewhere. There it is. Okay. And we're gonna get a card out. Tocasia's Welcome. Not terrible. Chromatic. Okay, well, he's going to have Joda down next turn, so I don't know what I'm going to do to get a ton of stuff onto the field right now. Let's see. We can start with this. Although now we don't have another green, so that's going to be tough. I guess it's just this. And attack. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. Nicol Bolas, I have to discard a card. That sucks. It has to be that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, man. We do have a creature for that to become. Unfortunately, he gets Mentor the Meek. We still have this, which is actually going to put 5 dogs onto the field, because this makes it so whenever we create tokens, we get an extra soldier. Is this... Well, they already know that it's here, so what the hell is the point of holding it back, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We'll just do this. We can get a card out of Tocasia's Welcome, and if it's a land card, then we might just win. It is not the land card, but we are going to hold this one open instead of play that now. We do get a fat swing with this, which is pretty cool. All right, so Joda costs 5. They have 7, 8, 7. Wow, Toxrill. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's it. Good game. Yeah, because all of our stuff gets -1/-1 counters now. So yeah, we're not gonna have anything to do there. Good game. Yeah, and -1/-1 to everything. Tasha, the Planeswalker in Dimir, is also very good with that, because once the player realizes that they can plus her to make it so that whenever creatures attack her, they all get like -1/-1 counters, I think it is. I think it's -1/-1 counters, right? Like, yeah, that's just devastating. I don't think I can take this. Do I take this? Because turn 2, we do have Signet Llanowar Elves. So we can try them. Obviously, the turn 1 Llanowar Elves would be ideal, especially since we're not going first. But hey, at least on our second turn, honestly, we do have that. Do I do it now? And then turn 2, we could do... Yeah, you know what? I do. Because then turn 2, we do Arcane Signet into this thing. That's actually good. Oh yeah, Richard. Sorry, a little slow responding. That yeah. Oh, dude, he killed me. He killed me with that. Very good play by him. It hurts, man. It hurts. Oh man, yep. All right, so we get that. We get the Gala Greers. Damn, those -1/-1 counters to everything just obliterates us. But that's actually why like Gala Greeters is like further nice, because like at least it's one of the few things that gets around that. Although to be honest, like it's just one creature, and the whole point is to have 9. Like it's bad. It's nearly auto concede at that point. There's really not much to do. Elish Norn, creatures you don't control get -2/-2. It's a hard knock life out there for us. It's just saying. Do I do Tendershoot Dryad? I'm almost feeling Tendershoot Dryad. It's either Prosperous Innkeeper into that or the Tendershoot. Kind of like in Tendershoot. No attacks. And then at the beginning of their upkeep, we will make another treasure token, so we can do as much as possible next turn. And if they kill that Tendershoot Dryad, then at least it has more, lasting impact after its death. This card is great. Because it does the same thing, basically, as that 8 cost thing that I have in here is that, it also makes the 1/1 tokens at the beginning of, like, each end or upkeep. I forget which step. But this one costs freaking 5. That one costs 8. That's huge. Gosh, I really like this deck. Yeah, that's no problem. He can do that to his heart's content. We're going to give it a +1/+1 counter here, because if it's going to ultimately wind up with double strike, right? Yeah. Yep. Wow, that could be rabble-rousing and just attack right now. We could attack with this and this. Maybe not the Gala Greeters. I think it's rabble-rousing. What do we put in? Parallel Lives, maybe? Yeah, probably Parallel Lives. Do we do this? Prosperous Innkeeper, maybe. Just do anything I'm allowed to. Yep, that one's fine. And we will attack with that, and then we will get another creature in. 2 life, boom. And they probably won't block that because they'd have to double block it. So we just wound up netting a creature. So we hope that they don't wipe us. But if they do wipe us, we do have rabble rousing. All right, let's see what they get. It's got to be good here. Oh no, whenever it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target player or planeswalker. That kind of sucks, but at least it's to target player or planeswalker, so they can't destroy our creatures. We could just gain a bunch of life, honestly. I'm going to put the +1/+1 counter on him, though, since he's going to have double strike. Yeah, we're gonna want that one. I think it's time to Bigly, right? Right, Bigly? You know what? Hell, we could even do... No, we can't do them both. So, this. 2 life. Yep, I think that's a big attack. Okay, gain a bunch of life really fast. We should be good here. This isn't even... Okay, this does have first strike. Okay, that kind of sucks, but we're not going to lose our double strike in the middle of combat because we have so many creatures. They're never going to take us down below 9 at this point without a board wipe. So that should be just about it. Yeah. Yeah, that was first strike damage. Like, we didn't even start with putting their counters, because they were going to deal us a decent amount of damage there. But since our stuff had trample, it only had to deal lethal damage, right? And then go through it. Didn't always have to deal the full power. So I think we were good there, especially since, you know, the Prosperous Innkeeper was getting us so much life. Oh, is it, Alright, I'm hitting Control-Alt-Delete. Come on. Whatever. At least it didn't concede in the middle of the game. If you want to run into an error afterwards, you know what? I got my little finish in there. So okay, fine. Come on, man. Control Alt Delete. I guess it's just a hiccuping and not responding. Because if it wasn't responding, Task Manager would be up. I'd be restarting the application. So we'll just freaking wait. I want to thank you all for joining me now. If I don't know if you can hear it because I don't know if it's going to be chugging in my OBS or not. But thank you guys for joining me today. I'm having a really nice time playing this one. I'm super happy to have spent the wild cards for Parallel Lives and Anointed Procession that doubled the number of creature tokens that we put into play. I like them a lot. They cost 4, so they don't always factor into your initial attempt at 9 creatures. But if you have to rebuild after a wipe, like, they're super helpful because, like, you know, with 1 token doubler, this would actually add 6 creatures onto the field, you know? Huatli, every time we zero it, would add 2 3/3 dinosaur tokens. Unfortunately, I don't think I can keep this hand. We don't even go first. This is a little better. It's not good. But if I mulligan again, I start mulliganing down, so yeah, that's what we did. Sorry. Let me just really... Okay, yeah, okay. Yep, we'll do that one. Okay, that's pretty cool. So that's double white and double red. Perfect. So I can just put this one on what? Do I put it on green? You know, I have enough green. Why don't we just put it on red? We do have, we have a lot of red. We have a lot of white in the hand. Okay, dude is cultivating for his first sliver. That's super good for him. Yeah, let's see. This is tough. This is really tough. I think it's the not Warleader. Oh, I don't have double green down yet. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna be Arlen then. Or double white, sorry.
We must stop them from engulfing day. Gather, my children.
Okay. Wow. No, just straight no. Oh, no land. Yes, land. Okay, he just wants to cascade immediately after doing the sliver. Wow. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I do this guy? Do I do that guy? Do I tap out for him? I think I play Leonin Warleader. Honestly, so we can drop this. Leonin Warleader. You know what? I should have plus. That was my bad, because now he doesn't enter with a +1/+1 counter. That was stupid.
The darkness won't
We'll attack. And we'll hold the Elvish Mystic for, I guess, the end of their turn, since we can cast our creature spells like as though they had flash. So this is going to get ugly. The Kami War, wow. They're exiling that. Yeah, that's a good play. Yep. Alright, this time I'll be a little better about this. I'll, plus this. Now, do I play Huatli here? For each creature we controlled? I don't think I can. I think that's a little bit of a vanity project here. Discard a card. Annoying. I think it has to be the Plains, though. Because Huatli can make it so that whenever emblems for whenever a creature, any creature enters the battlefield under our control, draw a card. Okay, that's a whiff on the Cascade there. Hopefully they don't play another Sliver. All right, all things considered, honestly, we're not doing terribly here. Why don't we start with the plus here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so we can do Mentor of the Meek, and then because then Huatli pluses for more. So yes.
If I'm this song's hero, my strength.
Right now she can emblem next turn, so no attacks. As a matter of fact, she can emblem even if they hit her with the 2 damage here. Holy gosh. Alright, Ulamog, that's gonna exile... Wait, that wasn't cast, so they don't exile the 2 permanents. Alright, boys and girls. We've got to really try on this one. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... we can do both of our things here, I think. So let's start with this. We're going to... is it until next turn, or do we put the wolves in? I think we... Hang on, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, so we're going to start with this. So... Plus...
Wait for the perfect moment to strike.
Minus... I mean, arguably, I also could have used her to give something plus plus, since we're going to... swing in with huge double strikers. Draw a card. We're not paying for Mentor of the Meek. Yes, draw a card. Not paying that still. We're going to drop this. And we should win. Remember, those are double striking tramplers. So he doesn't even have first strike. So we're going to get a bunch of damage in, nothing's going to die, and then we start regular combat. And then our stuff might start dying. Yeah. Alright, definitely clunky by me, but in my defense, at least we got it, okay? Oh, wow. There you go, boys and girls. They drop Ulamog, that's fine. They drop the freaking first sliver, that's fine. The freaking ultimatum, go for it, dude. Oh, at the end of the day, we've got a whole bunch of little tokens here. And we're running them straight at them, because those aren't little tokens. They look like little tokens when you take your first glance at them, and I understand your mistake. But you see. They're like those gremlins, right? Like, they just suddenly become, like, angry, hungry monsters that are insatiable. And they do it in each other's company, too, because when we control 9 or more creatures, they're like freaking children. And they just encourage themselves to behave poorly. Except we're happy when they behave poorly, because that means +3/+0 vigilance, trample, double strike. Oh, that's good. The land situation has all of our colors. We have turn 3 parallel lives into this, which could be good. I'm interested in this. Let's give it a shot. The only thing we're missing is going first. That would be extremely nice. But nevertheless, we have this plan first. Please no thought. Oh, he thought seizes. All right. Well, I want parallel lives. Huatli's good too, though. If we lose parallel lives, like, all right, he got rid of Battle Screech, which is good. I don't know if that was the best. We'll see. Maybe it was. We're gonna drop this for. Hang on. Sorry. Do I need like a double anything? I guess we can just put it on red since I can drop the next thing on a green. With this in the graveyard now, we don't need the double white for its casting cost. If we get parallel lives out before it, we can still use it to put in 4 birds instead of 2. Actually, I wanted to be able to cast it and use it, right? So it's kind of good that they thought seized it out, because imagine if after parallel lives, we put in 2 and then 2, but they were both doubled. Like, how good is that, you know? So that is parallel lives, and we hope it doesn't get killed. As a matter of fact, if we get a land, I'm going to go Gala Greeters into Wedding Announcement. If we don't get a land... What do I do if we don't get a land? I don't know. Oh, man. What exactly is this? When it enters the battlefield, you get a boon with blah, 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 blah. I think we're going to start with Wedding Announcement, honestly. But it's going to start loading up the field. We can drop Gala Greeters next turn, just past turn. Hell yeah, Sean. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Of course, happy to have you. If we drop Gala Greeters, right, and then we don't even do anything else, and hopefully we do, right? But if we don't even do anything else, then Wedding Announcement puts in 2 tokens since we have parallel lives, and we get a +1/+1 counter on it. And a treasure token, which is going to be really nice in paying for other things. No attacks. +1/+1 counter, because ultimately it's going to have double strike. And we would very much like extra power. I'm good, man. I really like the deck that you're seeing here today, so I'm having a great time with this thing. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking right now of Rabble Rousing and then attacking with all my tokens, because Rabble Rousing puts in, when we attack, we put in that many 1/1 green and white citizen tokens. So, like, we could attack, you know, and then make tokens, but we would make double that number of tokens, right? And Wedding Announcement will give us some tokens, so we're kind of losing some life here, which does suck a bit, but we could put in a ton of tokens next turn, honestly. We could do Rabble Rousing, or we could do this for X equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we do that for X equals 3 and then it's doubled? Or X equals 4 and then it's doubled? I don't know if that's good enough. But we might have no choice. We might have to try it. Yeah, so X equals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can actually pay for this one's flashback right now. Okay, so if they don't have a wipe then we might win if we can stick and resolve Jetmir. And even if we can't resolve Jetmir, honestly, if they very obviously keep open a lot of land to clearly like nuke Jetmir, we can just drop Rabble Rousing and attack with everything, and it's gonna be nuts. Because wedding announcement giving all of our creatures now +1/+1. Actually, that side is I know it's called wedding festivity. Okay, yeah, but like right, so we have 1, 2, 3 +5 is 8, 12, 14 creatures. Imagine getting Rabble Rousing down, attacking with 14 creatures. We would make 28 of them. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently this guy just imagined that. Look at that. Did we even attack that game? Better question. Did we have to? Boys and girls. Jetmir, Nexus, and Revels. The Spectre. The idea. Did you see the devastation? He didn't even know that we had Rabble Rousing. That's not even good at that point. That's just a meme, boys and girls. Rabble Rousing, Parallel Lives, and a whole... He just wiped us. Did you see how many creatures we had out? God, that's so Parallel Lives. Oh my god. Thank goodness we had a bunch of treasures from Gala Greeters there to pump them into that X cost. Wow. We had 3 lands in Cold Steel Heart also, by the way. Jesus Christ. But he didn't have the answers he needed, so, you know. Good game test, boys and girls. This hand, it would be decent if we drew 1 more mana. But since we don't know if we're going to draw that 1 mana, do we take it? I think we can't. It's very tempting. Okay, that one tapped, then Lair of the Hydra untapped. We can play Saproling Migration as a sorcery, or hold this open to play at instant speed on their turn. I'm kind of feeling the sorcery. I'm kind of feeling that, because maybe we can hold this open for later. Right, so that's what we'll do. Next. Let me take a look at this. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's very good. That's very good. I guess they're debating. Okay, I was going to say playing their commander. I guess not. Okay. Okay, cool. Equal to 1 plus the highest. The dragon pet scared you. Oh, they got a cool dragon. Nice color there. I didn't know if that one was in the store. All right, I guess they'll just swing for 3. I don't think we trade for that, because that is a very good card. Do we trade for that? I don't think we do. Right? That's not a good idea, right? And now here, I think we probably can't play... I mean, we don't even have the red mana, so I guess it's not even a question. Yeah, just wedding announcement. No attacks, and we get a creature. If they didn't have the Shigeki there, that was a competent blocker. I would have swung for 2 for the card there. Right, get us closer to the source of red for not only Krenko, but our freaking commander here. We're definitely missing that one. Oh, it flew in close to the... Ooh. Wow, they got you with that, huh? With the entrance animation. Damn, man. And it didn't scare big fat MTG. Big strong man here. Oh, man. It's okay. It's all good, Richard. You just keep watching Big Strong MTG, and one day you'll laugh in the face of that dragon. I promise you, sir. This channel is going to put hair on people's chests, and that's no offense. I'm just saying. You're watching Big Fat MTG, where big fat strong men come to do cool shit, like play Jetmir Nexus of Revels, and make people think that we just have a whole little token weenie army that they can underestimate and take for granted, or maybe not take for granted. That wasn't the right word to say, but still. Do they have that Argoth land? Okay, they don't. Do they have it in their graveyard so that they could bring it back anyway? No. Okay. We're only taking 4 damage there. That's perfectly fine. They have a bunch of damage for next turn, but it's nothing atrocious. It actually really sucks that we don't have a source of red now. Because we can't really attack. We make another creature here. That would be that one, number 5. So next turn, Jetmir would be 6. We would attack. Adeline would create the 7th. That's not enough. This is really bad. This is really bad. The only good news is that at least Adeline blocks their 3-power thing, so maybe they can't attack with a whole lot right now. That's pretty good. They'll gain 1 life. If they can get a whole lot of lands going on. They have nothing in hand right now, so they're probably just looking at Shigeki and what to do. When this thing dies, draw 4 cards. Well, that's extremely good. If they they have Titan of Industry to bring back to their hand. I think my ex-girlfriend. Oh, L's in the chat. Oh man, wow, damn, got her, dude. Holy crap, damn. When did he get back? Sorry. Okay. Wow. He did a whole lot that turn. But I don't think he's gonna attack because we have Adeline to block, and he ain't gonna do that much, right? So, all right. That's really. We still don't have the freaking thing. That really is annoying. I guess we pass turn. I mean, we could attack with 2 creatures just to get the draw out of this, but it's kind of suicidal, you know? Like, do we do it? You know what? I think we might have to. Like, I need that source of freaking red. Oh, he took the damage? Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, I do have a lot of open mana. So why don't we, yeah, we'll just end the turn. Draw a card. God, we need a source of... Oh, gosh, it enters tapped. I mean, it's better than nothing. Like, we just have to hope and pray that they do freaking nothing, man. Like, nothing. I mean, they don't have anything super good on the field. Like, they're gonna, you know, food token, sure. They gain a life, fine. We can still one-hit KO them. They have Shigeki in hand, so... I don't know how much good stuff they have in... I mean, they have some good stuff here. The mill 3 cards is pretty good here. Yeah, they got some good stuff going on. All right, well, let's see. Damn, we still have to wait on this, which really sucks. I might just drop this and pass turn. And then what we would do is we would just hold open, doing this for a whole heck of a lot. The next turn we drop Jetmir, surprise win. Let's just look at it right now. We have how many creatures and how many lands in total? 6 creatures, 5 lands. So that's a total of 11 resources we could put into this, minus the 3 in the colors. So we would have X equals 8 there, which is pretty good. Next turn, not this turn, because that's tons of creatures. Richard's calling her out. Oh, she would love that. Oh, yeah, you gotta love it. Hell yeah. With the hairy chest. Shout out to her. How nice. Let's see. Our turn. We finally drew our freaking source of red. That's amazing. We actually got it. I'm not even mad. I'm a little mad, but that's okay. I'll figure out a way to deal with it. Let's just pass the freaking turn. So... if they don't do anything amazing next turn, that's going to be pretty much it. I mean, okay, so what do? They Titan of Industry on our wedding announcement. I think we've got them. X equals 8 here. Make tons of creatures. Okay, but we're going to get a basic land, dude. So, like, okay. He said good game. Like, we'll see. I mean, he's got to attack pretty nicely here. We can still use this X equals 8 thing. Let's see, snow-covered mountain, right? Because those soldiers are also going to have lifelink, so they're chumps, and like, so, I mean, we'll see. He's just got Titan of Industry and that, I mean, right? I mean, just remember, if he doesn't win here, he said good game. We actually have X equals 9 now because now we have that extra mana. Alright, he makes a big Awake in the Woods. Alright, he got 12 1/1s down. That is pretty good. He's going to gain a bunch of life. I'm just going to hit Resolve All there. Alright, so you can make a bunch of treasures. You might want to make some foods too. You're going to need them, buddy. I promise you're going to need them. I am not intimidated by his life here. I am not intimidated by losing Wedding Announcement. Let's see. Because we're going to have a lot of things attacking. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. It's annoying. It's fine. What are you attacking with? This better be good, buddy. Better be really good. He has no cards in hand. Absolutely 0 cards in here. Boys and girls, this is the calm before the storm. Oh, good for you. Yeah, everyone's smiling, Richard. We're having fun tonight. This is good. I mean, right now, with all the power in our hands, like, do you feel the power, boys and girls? Do you feel the power? Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry, I have to take that down. I have to see what the hell he's attacking with. Oh, wow, 3 whole entire damages? Well, now you're going to be able to block 3 less, dude. You can mill 3 cards. Okay. We're taking it because when it dies, it does something. Yeah, return all land cards from grave to battlefield tapped. I'd rather not give him even more triggers. Alright, X equals 9. Good game. Oh, boy. Oh, there it is, boys and girls. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow, that's a lot of them. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, boys and girls, we deserve it. Oh, yes. Oh. Wow, that was a lot of damage. That was good. Adelaide, 24. Vigilance, Double Strike, Trample. Not bad. Wow. Oh, God, poor guy. And he took all that time rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. Oh, poor guy. But really, the only thing he needed to do was just sit down in his chair and listen to the ensemble play violin as his Titanic sank into the depths. Oh, God. Poor guy just didn't get the cards he needed because, honestly, like, our opening game wasn't too good. And we kept getting, like, free turns passed back to us. Oh, oof. And then suddenly it was gone. Just momentarily, please. Just give me a moment here to deal with this Rusco player. Don't worry, I know exactly what to do. There you go. Make him actually start looking at his cards and invest in the game, and that's when you can concede. Took like 3 extra seconds that time. I promise you the mental anguish or the mental tax, whatever. Eventually it's not anguish, but it becomes anguish. That's the point of taxing them slowly but surely and chipping away. Oh, don't even let them play anything so that they can say, oh, I thought-seized him. He didn't even want to thought-seize. Ha! I tripped him all up. Don't give them anything to be enjoyable, to enjoy. Just make them mentally invest. Boom. Bye-bye. Oh, you gotta like Big Fat MTG's stream for that, right? It's boys and girls, it's not enough to be 100 IQ normal spiteful. You have to be 200 IQ twice S spiteful. That's what you do. But it's okay because you rationalize it away. They're playing Rusco. It's that easy. Boom. With a snap of your fingers, a wave of your hand. There goes any guilt. Replaced by pride. And accomplishment. Now we go first here. We don't have all of our colors, but we have this. I don't know. Cheshire Cat. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I like it. Thank you. I deserve it. I do deserve it. That's good. Let's see. So Llanowar Loamspeaker. This on white. How does this come in? Unless we control a mountain or a plains. Well, we're not going to control that, unfortunately. Whatever. We still get this down, which is good. Hopefully, it doesn't just die because it would be nice to get this down. It costs red. Okay, we sacrifice a creature. Nice and annoying. Fine. We still have something that we can play. Now, do I play this next? I don't really have a payoff for this. Cranko might be a little better. I think we go for this. I mean, that's still a good card. Yeah, the Jawari Disruption kind of hurting there. We didn't get our land drop. I don't feel like doing this for X equals 1. I mean, I guess I could, but at this point, yeah, we're that's it. Good game. I missed it. That's okay. We don't really need it. Oh, he -3'd. Okay, that's nicer than him +1'ing. Oh, let's get out of here. On to the next one then. Yep. Good game. Damn. The forced loss. That's okay. We understand. Jetmir, doing pretty darn well tonight. I dare say overperforming. You know, I'm happy to overperform on stream for you guys. This isn't how it always goes, of course. Go Shintai, great. Joda, great. But we did dispatch them today. I remember the Go Shintai player not really pleased about that. Yeah, happy for it. Maybe that's an added benefit of just conceding to the Rusko players. Maybe it helps me win the next game. Damn. I see no reason to ever play a Rusko player. There's no reason, right? You just take your L faster, get on to actually enjoying your, limited free time in an enjoyable fashion. There's no reason, right? I think we can actually take this. Okay, good stuff. Eiganjo will hold that as long as possible. Okay. Nice. Get a nice 2 damage swing in there. Very good, very good. Drop that one. Paradise Druid pass. There you go. Very nice. Do I drop Eiganjo next turn? I think that I do. Okay, honestly, that's fine. If that was their whole turn, that's actually good. I think we are dropping Eiganjo. Although, I mean, we could just get the plains right now. So yeah, why don't we drop the plains here? Just keep it in hand as long as possible. Okay. Drop that. We can still use the discard a card and then return target permanent, blah, blah, blah. We can do that on the Song of... Oh, the poor guy missed another land drop. See, the never-ending benefits of conceding to Rusko. Look at that. You just get these forced Ws against these poor people. I feel bad. That's nothing to be proud of here. Let's see. Is that this guy or is that this? I think it's this guy. Do we do Conclave Tribunal at this point? Honestly, yeah. We're going to do it on Pelt Collector because it does grow. This one isn't going to give them continuing value since it's only ETB. Poor guy. If he doesn't get a land here, he's probably just going to concede. And at this point, it's kind of silly. Alright, he actually did get a land. That's poor guy. They really screwed him up. Yeah. Yeah, poor guy's so far behind at that point. That's too bad. Good game. I mean, I don't know how else to encourage you to just auto-concede to Rusko players. It just gives you these forced Ws. Easy coins, easy life. Oh my god. Consider what would have happened if we played the Rusko player. They just counter and remove our stuff, Thoughtseize, make it annoying until they drop Rusko, which pays for half of its commander tax immediately, and that Midnight Clock holds open the potential of other counters, including Wash Away, which for one island can counter your commander. Consider that we could have been wasting our time doing that garbage. Why? Because the Rusko players want it? I think that has to be a mulligan. Honestly, I'll keep it. Don't care. Might just be into the next one here very soon. Wow, that was a really slow start. Okay, but he gets a land into hand. Very nice. But yeah, we're just about done with this one. There's no need to prolong. Honestly, I should have taken another mulligan. Yeah, that was you know, let's minimize the amount of time that mistake took. That was my bad, honestly. My mind was not on the hand. It should have been. I mean, obviously, like, didn't even have the colors. He took it. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, and that was still a 7-card hand. All right. Sorry, my mind was on Rusko. Oh God, he's haunting me. He's living rent free in my head, but that's okay, boys and girls, because if enough of us wait for the Rusko players to just begin to play before conceding at that moment, somewhere in between them starting to play, and it has to be before they cast their first spell, trust me, we will be living rent free in their head. Trust me. What do we do here? We only have this. We have nothing after that. We have no guaranteed. Oh, we're up against Anointed. Oh, we're up against Rusko. Okay, yeah, I got this. I got this. Don't you worry. Watch this. Make him invest. Make him invest. He's thinking about his hand because he's sitting here going, "Oh, I play this. Oh, let's see. Okay, island, but I also have something that enters tapped. Okay, I'll play that. Then I get to play this turn, and that the next turn. Oh, okay. Should I keep this one? I don't know. You know what? Honestly, it is getting a little long here. Yeah, I don't need to sit around and wait all day for this idiot to do nothing. I mean, there's a reason that they... Did I have fun in this match? Good question. I'm going to have to think about it. It was pretty fun, right? Because it was up against Rusko. Nothing happened. I think that's a pretty good time to ask me if I had fun in that match. Right? That seems like it would be useful data. This guy conceded before anything happened. Judging by the log of the match, it looks like the guy just took 30 seconds to keep his opening hand, and then the guy conceded probably out of frustration. But he clicked that he did have fun. Huh. You know what? Let me write that down. That's good data. I think we will keep this. We'll see how it goes. Let me just real quick look at the stuff. Okay. You know what? I guess this on red first, because this is the first drop we have, so no forest, just to keep this unchosen as long as possible. Forget that. Okay, they weren't the starting player, so they can untap that, right? Or I guess not. All right. This. We'll do this first, I think? Even though this benefits from when we cast creature spells, I think we could still do this and then Cranko after it. Not to mention, the thing that we just played and this are both pretty decent targets for removal. Okay, that triggers on non-creature spells, so fortunately we do have a couple of creature spells that we'll be doing. Why don't we start by attacking, I think? Or actually, you never know if they're going to have a giant growth. Honestly, we might as well not attack. Yeah, I mean, we one-hit KO most of the time, right? So, and this guy could help add creatures. Did they miss their land drop? That stinks, poor guy. Let's see, we're gonna do this. I guess that's Kranko, and then we still hold open Tamio's safekeeping, which is actually incredible. That would be a pass turn from me, dog, right? I don't even need to attack, because we're gonna one-hit KO. It looks like, depending on what happens, it looks like we can do this for x equals 2. Which, like, guarantees a victory here. This poor guy is just done. We're going to do it on their end step. Yeah. So that way, if they drew a land there, they don't get to play it. Yeah. Alright, good game. There he is. Stuff of nightmares. Oh, boy. Oh, God. And then there you go. All the highlighting and the concession. Boom. There you go. That's the panic. Poor Emily. Oh, I think Emily just shit her shoes there. Oh, God, that's too bad. Wow, did you see that? I told you, there's two reactions. Some people play it cool, like when I was talking about it earlier, and then other people, they go, what, oh my God, concede! Poor Emily. Oh, man. We scared her like Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. That's the mental image that came to my head. Just Shaggy and Scooby-Doo being like the cowards that they are in Scooby-Doo, like jumping into each other's arms before running out of the room. Oh, Scooby-Doo's fun. Kind of smiling pretty hard with that image. These guys are fun. Remember how Shaggy and Scooby would eat too? Like the sandwiches that they would make. That's fun. Wow. F for Emily. Poor girl. Wow. Jesus Christ. I wonder if Rusko is really good. I don't know. Can we judge that from everybody playing it? Alright, we play that, and then we pass immediately and concede. Boom, there you go. Made him think about what to do. Conceded, barely took any extra seconds at all. Easy. 10x the mental tax on him, though. Oh, God. And then you get that sense of pride and accomplishment. EA would be proud. Oh, yes. And I hope that EA would be proud of me. Being a scumbag, they must be in love. Head over heels, honestly. Wow. Oh, God. I'm having fun. I hope my live viewers are having fun, too. God, we just got that sneak surprise victory on Emily. I love that Convoke spell that just puts in those little soldier tokens. God, I love that. At instant speed. That is the true danger of it. The fact that you wait till their end step to surprise them with an actual Jetmir assault that they did not anticipate. Goodness gracious, man. Do we keep this? Into the North is pretty good. This is all right. If you would create if one of our creature tokens, I actually think that we can't do this. And this is a beautiful hand. Oh, we're actually up against Tasha. This is not going to be easy at all. I think we can keep this one because we do have Gala Greeters. We can do Gala Greeters, and then if we don't draw a land, we can drop Clarion Spirit, which, you know, that does suck. If they Thoughtseize us, that's going to be difficult. If we lose Gala Greeters. And it still might be difficult having a Fatal Push, but like we've got to do something here. So it looks like that could very well happen, which is too bad. But I can't play this because, like, if I play that and then they don't kill it, you know, then, like, when I play Gala Greeters, blah, 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 oh, God, they get Tasha in. That's going to be pretty bad for us. Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Let's make this snappy. I'm busy. Beware.
The Anointed Procession's definitely good. We have to make the treasure token here, though. And we can't attack, or else Gala Greeters gets a -1/-1 counter when it attacks, so it never even deals damage. The good news is Tasha's ultimate isn't, like, super good with us because, like, our creatures aren't
Try
always
anything
super
cheeky
good. Like
now.
some things like Consuming Blob, you know, like that um the 8 cost or whatever the hell it's called that I already forgot is good. What do we do here? Is it Tocasia's Welcome? It might have to be, honestly. Although I could do Loamspeaker and then Anointed Procession. I think it's this. I think it has to be. No attacks. Next turn we can do Loamspeaker, draw a card off. I just need cards. Just need freaking cards, man.
Don't come any closer.
Alright, Song of Freyalise, not the best, whatever. We're gonna hope that resolves. Alright, very good. We get the treasure. Nice card. It's a beautiful thing. We can't attack. With no cards in our graveyard, Consuming Blob is going to be sort of weak. It might be a good play just because it constantly brings in creatures. Okay, they got, at that point, yeah, they got that. That's pretty much the best creature in the library there. 7/7, and it makes a token each turn. And then, like, they're going to keep plussing Tasha. So that was the one turn that we could attack her because she didn't plus herself, so that, you know, whenever we attack with any creatures, those creatures get a -1/-1 counter when they attack. Which, of course, destroys most of our tokens, which are going to be 1/1s. And even if we have Jetmir on the field, it only increases their power. So, yeah, unfortunately, that is our Achilles heel. I would argue it's better than board wipes because, like, that's a plus ability on a Planeswalker, so it happens every turn. Toxrill, as we saw earlier, I think I just conceded before it happened, but at the beginning of each end step, is it? Right? It puts these slime counters on stuff? Yeah, that's... yeah. That's just auto dead, man. That's too much. We go first. We have Cold Steel Heart. Not too much else after it, honestly. And they're going to be pretty quick, so I don't even know if we get good use out of Squee. This is pretty good. We can even play it turn 2 because we can do Rockfall Veil first and then this. Even though this will then come in tapped, that would also give us Join the Dance on turn 3, so that could come in tapped with no real penalty. So I think that's how we're going to do it here. Okay, if we get an untapped land next turn, it would be very nice to drop... Nah, because we couldn't pay right away, so it would still be nice to get a land at some point. So we're going to drop that. Do they have reach? No, so they're just going to block that. So we just wind up taking them down 1, whatever. They're also going to draw a card here because we casted a non-creature spell. Kind of annoying, but, you know, whatever. They get it. If we get an untapped land, we can go Mentor of the Meek and then attack with this, and then when it creates the token, sure, the token dies, but it activates Mentor, we can pay, right? So, yep. That's the grand plan. Come on, really need that land here. We can't let them set up. They're a good deck. Honestly, I will take it. That will get us the planes. Yep, they draw. That's extremely good for them. We can't really attack. So that's it. Pass turn. Yeah, this is a tough one. Let's see. Oh, it can't block. Ugh, I should have read the card first. I mean, honestly, I'm going to be real. At least I even read the card. Let's be perfectly real. I guess they didn't, because they should have attacked with it, right? It can't freaking block. Maybe I shouldn't have hovered over it again. Yep, he said oops, poor guy. Yeah, we can do that with this. It doesn't matter. Do they have reach on anything else? Alright, so we can drop this. Right, no reach, no silly reach. Okay, yep, so we'll do this. Create the token, it dies, it doesn't matter, we need the card. Alright, so we have a path to victory in 2 turns here. Rabble Rousing next turn. Hope to God that it sticks around. Followed by Jetmir for a win. Damn it. Hopefully they don't understand the power of Rabble Rousing. We can still get there without it. That shiny X finale there is pretty good. Arlen's pretty good too. She'll put +1/+1 counters on all the creatures we bring into play. The Wandering Emperor might be the weakest of those, to be honest. I mean, it'll exile a creature, but like, it can't kill this because this has hexproof from white, and nothing they have is like super good except this, which they know better than to attack with. So honestly, that was probably, unfortunately for them, the worst play they could have made there. It's a good card. I understand why they got it. You know, it's a great card. I'm sure it's done well against them before, but not in this game. Hey, it's annoying that they got rid of Mentor of the Meek, certainly. But honestly, we've already gotten value out of him. Alright. We're going to, let's see. Nothing with reach, right? Okay, so Rabble Rousing, and then we can attack. That's actually going to be phenomenal. Just because it gets us an extra creature onto the field. Hide away. Let's see if we get anything nice here. Is Squee good? That's not good. That won't do much of anything. I would say it's probably the 4 dogs, honestly. And we'll only attack with this, because it's going to make 2 creatures in total now, which is pretty cool. And yeah, sure, that one dies, but hey, this one lives. Free creature. Nice, right? Next turn, it's Jetmir. We'll attack with these 5 creatures. This one will make 1. Rabble Rousing will make freaking 5. Forget about it. They'd better have instant speed removal for Jetmir. That poor guy discarded the Wandering Emperor instead of Rabble Rousing. Poor guy. I mean, I understand not getting the Rabble Rousing. It's like, what does that do? Like, okay, it makes a bunch of, like, poopy little tokens. Like, alright, cool story, bro, you know? Like, I get it. Alright, he leaves open all of his mana. He taps out virtually everything but that, which could be Swords to Plowshares. We will take the risk. He gets rid of that, it's too late, buddy. This poor... Oh, it's too late. Oh, no. Alright, do we just do Jetmir and then attack? It'll only be these 4 with Double Strike, but it's better than nothing. Or actually, does this create a token attacking? No, it's not going to be attacking. Alright, so, yep, now we attack. We'll create 4 creatures. Those will be Double Strikers, don't you worry. Alright, so they exile that. It was Swords to Plowshares, but they don't have more Swords to Plowshares. They can kill those things, sure. But guess what? Next turn, we're going to attack with these 5. We're going to create 5 more. we will be playing this thing flashed on the end of their turn. This thing's kind of nice. It creates a token too. Instant speed. It can also be a surprise block, but it'll just be extra attacks to make even more stuff with Rabble. Oh, that sucks. He's gonna get rid of freaking Rabble Rousing. That sucks. We need Rabble Rousing really bad. Yeah, we're not blocking. Yep, you got it. Yep, good stuff. Just a non-creature, non-land card. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Arlen's gone. That sucks, but like the finale does put more stuff onto the field than Arlen would. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. Jetmir makes 8. Unfortunately, that's not really enough, but we could probably do this for x equals what? 1, 2, 6, so x equals 4. Is that what we do? Probably. Unfortunately, that's it for us. We can't really attack in because we'd lose a lot of stuff and not really deal much damage. The problem is at this point we have 6 lands, so yeah, we can play Jetmir next turn and probably not do too much with it. They're leaving all their stuff untapped, so they probably have you know, good blocks for it. So or good kill spell. So that's probably it at this point. If they kill it again, that's just it. So if they pass turn, that's almost guaranteed to happen. Or pass turn with any significant amount of mana up. Oh, more than one of those because that's in its spell book, right? Alright, well, hope and pray that they can't get rid of Jetmir. Well, it's taking them a while, boys and girls. Using millions of creatures as a meat shield. You really are, Gandhi. Thank you, sir. Blessings and peace upon you. This guy's taken a long time to kill Jetmir. I don't know about this. I think he's coping with reality. Oh, he's blocking. Oh, no. Oh, no. Poor guy. Oh, boy. Boys and girls, if you have a tissue and this person's address, would you please put it in an envelope, buy a stamp? Dude, oh no, he just, oh god. That's sad. Do. Oh god. Ulamog's Cruncher. Poor guy. Wow, that was brutal. I got to take a look at the time. I don't want to get too carried away because, like, I actually like this deck a lot. Like, I could just keep going. So let me just check OBS, see how long I've been streaming. Yeah, 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna start bringing it to a close. I'll throw out the invitation if anyone wants to play a game against me in this. I'll definitely play until you guys are good. But I mean, unless that takes 5 hours, then I'll cut you off. But you know, just I would definitely end the stream on that. If you're man enough or woman enough, everybody gets to play. Let's see. What do we do here? I don't know. As beautiful as this hand is, beauty is only skin deep, and I don't see anything to do after Gala Graders. And man, that's too bad. passing up on such a hottie like that, but oh man, you know that she would just burn me. Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll take it. We're up against Vraska. That likes to kill stuff. But I go first. I don't often like to mulligan down super hard. Alright, Carpelson Forest first. We'll hold Besaju as long as we can. Probably a couple of turns. I don't really see it doing that much if we're going to need it. Okay. Alright. I guess we'll work. We'll wait for Mr. Is that Davion or Dave Rion? What's his name? Davion? Dude's got cool sleeves. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, yep, sorry. Let me do that. Okay, now we'll look at his sleeves. Very nice. And speaking of very nice, as we're off... Oh, sorry. To a little slow start, kind of aided by me not pressing the spacebar where I need to. You know what else is nice is, have you liked Big Fat MTG's stream? Because let me tell you what's nice, okay? I'll tell you what's nice. Is seeing a whole bunch of likes on my videos. Because then oh, cool, look at that pretty colors. Hey, yeah, because then I know that those videos are going to get out to more people. Hell yeah. It really helps the channel, guys. Super duper a lot. I think that's parallel lives, right? So if they start killing our stuff, like we're making a lot of stuff. Gosh, I love parallel lives. Beautiful card, too. Love the art. My, look at those teeth they have. Wow, Bastion of Remembrance. Cool, okay. They want to be sacrificing their own creatures, too. What? Choose a non-land card in your hand. It perpetually costs 1 less. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay. Do we do Krenko, which doesn't affect the field immediately, or do we do like this, which is going to add 5 things to the field right away? This, which is going to add 4. I actually like that. Because, right, because it adds those 4 things. And then when it copies tokens, right, it would actually create 2 tokens because of parallel lives. So next turn, if we, let's see, we brought down Jetmir, we crewed Azeka's Chariot for 2, and then we attacked, let's see, Jetmir would be creature 6, Azeka's Chariot would be creature 7, it would create 8 and 9. So let's hope they tap out, huh? Okay, that's not tapping out. I asked for you to tap out, please. Let's go. Said it very clearly. There's no way in hell we're blocking that. Oh, smart guy. Smart guy. Damn, a little too smart. Unfortunately, a little too smart for good content, but he knew. Wow. Dude, that Azeka's Chariot, it's actually nuts, though, because it adds more than you'd think to the creature count, right? It doesn't just make those tokens, but when you crew it, it becomes a creature, it attacks, it copies that token. Holy crap. That was brutal. And we didn't even have to do it. Oh my god. The battle of the mind. The info wars. He just knew. Wow. We're up against Gwenna. Great, cool new card from whatever the new set's called. Really cool. We even have not all of our colors, but we do have Cold Steel Heart. Wedding Announcement makes some stuff, not terrible. This does too, but we don't have any doublers. But you know what? Let's give it a shot. That's going to be this thing first. I got my Cosmetic Style. You like that? I do. Looks really nice. I think those lands are beautiful. Got the basic land types too. So maybe they'll have some relevance, like, going forward. I think they're beautiful. Red, once again. I already said that. Now, do we just... I don't think we exile that, right? Do we exile it? Because it might start getting out of hand. But then I can't, like, cast this. Oh, what do I do? I think I might have to either start wetting it. You know what? We'll just do this and then this. let's see. Holy goodness, Goreclaw. That's good stuff. Yeah, they're looking really good here. I don't have a supreme amount of value going on. We might just have to straight pass the turn really fast here to make it look like we have nothing, because I might need to use Wandering Emperor on that thing. So why don't we do this? We'll attack. Wow, they just let it go through. Alright, we're going to pass turn. Only thing I have to do here is use the Wandering Emperor to exile, what's it called here? Yorvo, because it gets pretty huge. And then next turn we can have her create a token before they just completely destroy her. Because when Goreclaw attacks, each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 in trample, so ain't no way we're going to protect the, the Wandering Emperor, you know? Clean up crew, wow. Destroy target artifact, enchantment. I would assume they're going to destroy our Cold Steel Heart. Although it isn't an easy choice for them. Maybe they're considering, okay, yeah, I figured that was a pretty easy decision to make. Yep, okay, good. Just making sure nothing's better. Oh, sorry, I missed the spacebar, my bad. Yes, I know. Okay, so this is going to get a little too ugly. We might be one turn away from victory when this thing ends. Just Yorvo? Oh, that's decent. No blockers. No this.
The energy of battle.
Not terrible. That thing gets ever increasingly bigger. Like, yeah, something had to be done there. Yeah. So what do we do? Mentor of the Meek, and then maybe plus this, get the token, hopefully hit our land drop. Is that what we do? I'm kind of liking that.
I guess that's that.
Yep. Please. Oh, you know what? We'll take it. 100 bazillion% take it. Conclave Tribunal on Goreclaw, I think, because it powers up all their creatures, which is really annoying. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the field. Honestly, I actually should. Shit, I might have. Hang on. You know what? I should have attacked with this because. Nah, they would just kill the token. So honestly, no, that's fine. It's tapped and attacking. Yeah, so I did screw up in not leaving this untapped to. In a different situation, that would have been better. So yeah, it's not that situation, unfortunately. And that situation would be if that 1/1 white soldier token couldn't be tapped or it's blocked at this stage in the game. So the less they attack with here, the better. They've been a little stingy with their attack so far, but they did pretty well here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That saves us 3 damage, sure. Gwenna can only be used to cast creature spells or abilities of creatures or creature cards. What's an ability of a creature card? Like maybe something with a channel ability or something? Maybe, right? Because a creature card means it's like not in play. So like, what? All right, so do we start with this maybe? And then do the Mentor of the Meek. Do we do Wedding Announcement? I kind of like this, because then, yeah, I think so. This. Yep, we definitely pay. Yes, please. Unfortunately, not quite it. At this point, I will attack with that just because they don't have reach. So I might as well get 2 damage in. The token just freaking dies. Oh, wow. I thought that was only once per turn. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Well, then damn, okay. All right. That's really good. So, that's dead. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tokens. Okay. So let's see. Jetmir costs 4. We have 6 mana. So if we get oh wow. Okay, well that's gonna be big, but let's see. I think I would be okay chump blocking this turn. Because maybe next turn we could do a fat Awaken the Woods and get a bunch of stuff into play. Well, 4 things into play. They're down to 1 card in hand. So I think blocking that's the right decision. Cultivator Colossus has Trample. It's not attacking this turn, though. Do I even block that? Maybe not, because if we draw something that puts in the right amount of creatures for like 2 mana, I do have a couple of 2 mana spells, right? And some creatures, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so wow, there it is. They better have a fight spell in their hand. Wow. It actually happened. Actually happened. It actually happened, boys and girls. Let's see. Wow, what a pickup with the Paradise Druid. And that token matters. That's a 5/2 Vigilance Double Striker Trample free. Their biggest thing is a 6/6. Everything else is tapped out. He couldn't even bear to look at it. Wow. Wow, what a pickup with the 2 mana anything that got a creature onto the field, because that was number 8, Jetmir number 9. Wow. Boys and girls, I hope you had a good time today. Not going to lie, we may have overperformed a little bit, but gosh darn, I love this deck. I'm so happy to bring it to you with the token doublers too, Parallel Lives and Anointed Procession, and we even got a good showing of Parallel Lives. I don't remember when, but thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already liked the stream, don't forget to do that because we want people to see this one. Jetmir's really freaking cool, and I hope I don't have to say that. I hope I proved it to you. Richard, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate everyone. I haven't seen other names in the chat for a little while, so I'm sorry, but Goldfish Memory here. Shout out to everyone who was here, you know. My live viewers, big fat bastards, big fat bastardettes, kings and queens you are, and I treat you like it. So have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't forget to also subscribe if you want more Big Fat MTG because we play cool shit here. I think I'm about done. Thank you all. Bye now.